from Southern California. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Big Tyler Glasnow. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, left
timing
fielder,
on the swing was good,
Winker.
able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Jesse Winker. And a foul ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Betts whips it to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Clay Holmes. What do we have on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Ground ball, Alonso steps on first for the out.
Batting second baseman.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Freddie Freeman.
Just wasn't able to get it going at the plate over the last month, whereas batting average sat in the low 200s. That's not what you expect from him, but I've heard he's been putting in some work, and when you do that kind of work in the cage, it's eventually going to translate onto the field. He just needs some luck.
And that is out of play. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch misses. Two outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. Two outs. Swing at a ground ball. And no throw. He's into first easily. Now it's Mookie Betts. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Pickoff throw, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
Boog, you got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. So the Dodgers lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Check swing, called strike.
One strike.
Late swing, fouled off. And the polar bear strikes out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Throw on to Freeman, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth. Catcher,
Two outs, base is empty.
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. Alvarez went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 and 2.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. No score here in the second. He goes down looking. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Holmes back to work. Outside.
No strike.
Let's go, Funky Muncy.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. That's towards center. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting 7, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
No ball. 2 strike.
That
one
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And it's 1-2. Man at first, one away.
Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Top of the third, no score. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now, Tyrone Taylor. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Mets go down quickly. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, James Outman.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to the dish is Freddie. In there, and it's 0-1. Freeman hits it in the air. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 1 and 2.
Look out!
Turn,
and it hit him.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here comes Tommy Edman. Reached on an infield single his first time. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Start of the 4th. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Stanton sizing this one up. And there's 1 down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesse Winker. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Swung the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Juan Soto. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
four.
for the
And now
Dodgers,
here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Tommy Edman. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Mookie now. Rounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Way inside, gets out of the way. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Glass now back to work. And a strike.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Muncy sends it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Oh, 2 now. Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting.
Here comes the
left
skipper,
fielder,
and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Clay Holmes won't go any further tonight. And that was the start. New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Buto.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo
Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in L.A., there's Brandon Nimmo.
Center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Hard on the ground to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground right side, Kim. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Taylor, in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. Glass now, ready and deals. This one in the air right field. Stanton should have this one. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Action in the Mets bullpen. Danny Young getting loose out there. Nunez getting loose as well. Pitch misses there. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Base knock center field. So now back to the top of the order. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Throw, save. And the go-ahead run is in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Center field. Nimmo sizes this one up. He's got it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Haesung Kim. That one out to right. It's going to fall for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. That to right. Taylor has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's Betts, 0 for 2 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. In the dirt. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now it's Frankie
for the Mets,
Lindor.
Shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Just missed.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Jesse Winker. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the tying run at second, here the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
So the tying run at second. That's outside. And it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a foul out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Misses off the inside. And the count 1-2. Got him! That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. That misses, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing.
Got him! Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Mark Vientos will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Right side, hard hit. 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reed-Foley.
Now pitching
Well,
for the
walks
New
have been
York
a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And that one fouled off. And strike 2.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 out now.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one hammered way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a ball. Reed Foley, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Glass now into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Fair ball.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now a chance for Brandon Nimmo. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Jeff McNeil stands in. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Next offering is down low. Rips that one center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
Right fielder,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying.
Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Tie game here in the 8th. Throws to second, not in time. He's got a double.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And that is out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. That's in there. It's 0-1. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Hit on the ground to short. Betts fires to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Danny Young.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
Tap foul at the plate. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now, Ha-Seong Kim. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Oh,
man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. We are all set for the start of the inning. Juan Soto down.
Designated hitter Juan Soto.
Honda back to work. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll take a jog around the bases. His second home run of the series. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, then you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss.
Or you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Bonda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Check swing, called strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hernandez drop step going back. And that one is going to go. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-2.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. That's the third, Muncy. And that is out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up
Now
the home
batting,
run.
the center
Not
fielder,
allowing it to
Brandon
stay
Nimmo.
in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Just missed.
1 ball.
Bases
no strike.
empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. Strike 1.
Ooh, by that. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Out there to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching
And I
for
can't
the New
imagine
York
any
Mets.
save is an easy one.
Number
You're holding a small
39.
lead on the scoreboard, and you
Edwin
know those
Diaz.
hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Edmund in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. He's 2 outs away. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up. Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
2 outs. Strike 2.
Good pitch right there.
No ball,
Tied him up
2
on the
strikes.
hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.